Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be filming the next update for my Hit It or Quit It thoughts on hauls. And if you're unfamiliar with this series, I will have my playlist linked down below. And basically, I'm going to be reviewing all the products I featured in a haul from a year ago to let you know my current thoughts on those products. I will have the original video linked down below and I will list all of the items, and this was a pretty big haul, so let's just get into it, starting with some things that I got from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. The first thing was an impulse buy. It was the Jouer Best of Deep Liquid Lipstick Collection. It came with 6 shades, very mini sizes, for only $8. Was a great deal, and the colors were just too dark for me, so there were 2 metallics and 4 creams, and I had tried 2 of them that I ended up passing on to a friend, and then the other 4 went in giveaways for you guys. So I'm happy I was able to put some things in giveaways, but it was not necessary at all. I think I was just so excited that I actually found something Jouer at a TJ Maxx, and especially the one I went to was not very good. And then I had been looking for this everywhere, and I was so surprised to see it because these were in TJ Maxx like a year prior. And this is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Blush in Pink Sky. This was in a random TJ Maxx in kind of a sketchy mall, different than the last TJ Maxx I went to. And they had it, and it's a really pretty like warm pink color. This is my favorite cream blush formula because it is a cream to powder. I can apply this over face powder and it still blends nicely, and it's just super pretty. You don't have to worry about this being like a sticky tacky blush. And they come in 4 shades. I have all 4 of them. They are very expensive though. I think they're a little bit overpriced, but a really, really good product. So definitely happy to have that. Then I was so excited to find these. These are some limited edition Buxom Full Lip Creams, and the coral shade Melon Mimosa was on my Ulta wish list, but I couldn't just get this gloss for 20% off. So I found both of these at TJ Maxx for like $6, $7, $8, something like that each, which is amazing because Buxom glosses are 21, I believe, or 22. So the 2 shades I got would be Melon Mimosa and Frose. And Melon Mimosa, I'm so happy to have this. I really like this. This is different than Creamsicle. Creamsicle is a little lighter, more like a bleached out peach. There's a little bit more orange in there, but this one has a bit more of a pinky coral in it, which I prefer. So very happy to have that. And then Frose, I just couldn't pass it up because it was there, but this is a very different color for me. It definitely depends on the makeup look, but if I put this over top of a more pink lip liner or lipstick, it would look so purple. So I could have done without this one, but I am not mad at having it because it was a good price and I like that formula a lot. Then I was so surprised to find these, the Kaja Bento boxes. And again, I went to a random store actually when we were visiting my mother-in-law, and they had these, and then I found them maybe like one of these same shades at one other store, and that was it. So I was very excited to see these. So I have 1 stack that is all 3 shimmers, and then these other 2 stacks have 1 shimmer and 2 mattes. So the all shimmer stack is called Orange Blossom. I have not tried this one yet. So there's the lightest shade, the second shade, and then the darker shade. So I will definitely have to get back to you on this one. I'm really excited for that lightest shade in particular. And then for these, I just mentioned these in my declutter video, which I think was my last video, and I'm not quite there with getting rid of them. I want to because I don't love the mattes. I find them to be a little thinner and that you really have to work to build and blend them. But the shimmers in here are really beautiful. So I'll show you the shades. So this one is Glowing Guava. So the first shade is the lighter matte. Then you have the beautiful shimmer, and then the darker matte. And I just think that this is a weird red color. I think that it could have been a little bit more pink or purple to go with the other shades in this stack. And then we've got Chocolate Dahlia. Here is this shimmer, amazing. Lighter matte, darker matte. So let me swatch. Oh my gosh. the shimmers, and these are really smooth too. I thought that they might be like a little dry or flaky. So this is a shimmer from Chocolate Dahlia, and this is the one from Glowing Guava. So Glowing Guava, I'm going to apply another layer. There we go. But the Chocolate Dahlia shade is so pretty. Okay, now that I'm looking at this here, this applied better on the eye though, shimmer wise, because right here I'm thinking that I might want to keep the neutral one and maybe can pass on this. I still am going to play around with it a little bit more before I make up my mind, but I would not buy the ones with the matte shadows again. And I'm so glad they came in TJ Maxx because there were some bright colors that I was interested in, but I'm not going to get those. But I'll have to get back to you on the all shimmers because this is a nice shimmer formula. So let me swatch these shades. Here they are. Really nice. Really nice, especially again, that lighter color. But even though these are not the same, maybe I could just keep this one. Anyway, I'm gonna have to think about it. They're like a little flaky, but not bad. I think that shimmers are pretty, matte, not that good. So not gonna buy any more of them. You'll find out later this year if I end up decluttering them or not. Then I got some things from Ulta. The first was the Diamond Gift, which was a mascara duo. It was a full-size Too Faced Better Than Sex and a mini Damn Girl mascara. The Damn Girl mascara, I haven't actually tried. I've just seen the brush, and it is such a big, severe hourglass shape. I know it's going to be too messy for me and not get into my lashes like I want it to. So I just passed it on. And the Better Than Sex mascara I do like, but I think I just have others I like a little bit more. And honestly, with that hourglass shape, I feel like it's just a little too big for me to really do a whole ton for my lashes. It works better if I pair it with something else, but I've fallen out of love with that mascara a little bit, and it does tend to smudge or run on me. So I actually ended up giving that away. And then I had gotten a little sample of the Bare Minerals Original Liquid Mineral Foundation in number 3, Fairly Light. This foundation is awful. Didn't give any coverage. It oxidized on me. It was patchy. It wore badly. Like, this is just a disgusting foundation. I do not recommend it to anyone. Then was the ColourPop Menage a Muah palette. I'll have to put a picture on the screen. It's something that I decluttered recently. I got mine for a good price, but I never should have purchased it in the first place. It was a little bit more expensive because it came with a mirror, which I don't need a mirror in all my palettes. And it came with some pressed glitters, which I hate, and the matte shadows with glitter, which I also hate. So knowing all those things, why did I buy that? I don't know. I just saw so many beautiful looks with it, but I have other palettes that are similar from ColourPop, so I should have resisted, and I didn't, and I'm mad at myself. Then I tried the NYX Slide On Glide On eyeliner in Jewel, which is a beautiful color, and it's something that I don't have in my collection, like a mauve purple shimmer, and I really wanted it. I think I still am looking for a color like that, but this formula irritated my eyes. They were super itchy. I was like scratching at my waterline, which is obviously not good, and I've never had that happen to me from a liner before. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I maybe had to layer that shade up a bit too. And then we have my favorite lip balm, the EOS Smooth Stick in Sweet Mint, which I absolutely love. The texture is not too thin or too thick, very easy to reapply throughout the day, which I like to do. So I don't want a lip balm that's too thick because then it's just gonna like cake on my lips. And I like the scent of that, and I'm very picky with lip balm scents. I basically only want things to smell like mint, with the exception of just a few, but that's amazing. Then I had gotten, I guess this may have been during the Ulta Skin event, because the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm from Clinique was on sale, and it was not on sale this year, which was a huge bummer because I would love to have gotten a backup, but I have some cleansing balms in my collection, so this is my absolute favorite because it goes on sale so often. I do think it's a great price. I've tried so many, and this is definitely one of the best ones at fully breaking down my makeup without really like burning my eyes or my skin or leaving too much of a layer afterwards. Of course I do double cleanse, but still there are some where I feel like I'm just having to scratch with my fingernail to get the gunk off. So Clinique is my favorite, and then I also really like the Pharmacy Green Clean and the Belief cleansing balm. All really good, but I would go with the Clinique because I feel like you can get it for the cheapest price, and it comes with a lot of product, lasts me a very long time. And then I purchased the Pure Cosmetics Joystick Exfoliating Deep Pore Cleanser, which was an exfoliating stick. I actually just used it up. Lasted me a really long time. I absolutely loved it. I think it exfoliated very, very well. It had like the perfect granules in it, and I've tried a lot of scrubs that have not worked for me, so definitely something I would repurchase in the future if I can get it half off or 40% off. Then were some things that I got from Sephora, and I picked up an Anastasia empty quad because those used to be $1, which was a great way to get a point perk birthday gift without actually having to make much of a purchase, and then you can use the free shipping coupon code. Well, unfortunately, Sephora caught on to that and it is no longer $1. Right now it says 32 because they want you to buy 4 eyeshadows and then you can get the palette for free. So very, very disappointed because you guys know I was putting those in giveaways all the time. I have several of them. That was like my go-to thing from Sephora, so that's a bummer for sure. And then I had gotten some Bobbi Brown cream shadow sticks in golden pink. I can't remember if I got this for myself or to put in giveaways for you guys, because I know I did put some in giveaways, but this is amazing. These little minis have like an $18 value, so you should totally get one if you see it. It's probably a better value than a lot of other 100-point perks. And this is just a beautiful rose gold shade. I really like the Bobbi Brown formula because it's super similar to Laura Mercier. So I like the size of these because it's very easy to apply on my small lids. Super smooth. It does not get patchy. It doesn't crease on me. I love these a lot, but they cost more than the Laura Mercier, I believe. And they do not come in as many shades, and the shades aren't as fun as Laura Mercier. So this is like the only one that I love, but still I wouldn't buy this over rose gold from Laura Mercier because they are very similar, but I would definitely get this as a 100-point perk again because you get a lot of products. You guys know I scoop mine out, so I did use one up. Here's my backup that I've already started using. Love it. Then I got the Laneige birthday gift, and I do not like those moisturizers, so I passed them on. And then it did come with a little lip sleeping mask in the original, which is berry. That is the only non-mint lip product I really like, and I love the formula. That scent is really good. I did buy the peppermint scent that they released holiday. Why did it take them so long to do that also? And that should be a permanent product, but I haven't busted into that yet. But I love the lip sleeping mask. Do not like the moisturizers. And then I had also gotten the Nars birthday gift because, you know, I found a little glitch, a little way to sign up with another account to get those extra birthday gifts. And I did pass on the little Laguna bronzer mini. That color just doesn't work for me, and the formula is just okay. The lip balm I did pan and gave hardly any color, was not hydrating. I'm so happy that I got this though, because I was definitely planning on getting the lip balm in the Orgasm shade with my Ulta points, and I'm very glad I did not do that. I don't recommend it at all. Then were some products that were on sale, like when Sephora does their sale on sale at the very beginning of the year. And I got a Sapphire beauty blender. Still haven't used it yet. I love the beauty blender so much, specifically for applying cream and liquid cheek products, but also amazing for foundation, concealer, powder. Whenever I can get them 40 to 50% off, I usually will pick up one. I also got the Natasha Denona Transfer Matte Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation in 4Y Fair Yellow. I do think this is being discontinued, but it's been in stock at Sephora, like different shades, like all year, and it keeps going on sale. Again, I think I got this 40 to 50% off. I have not used this in a while, but I will tell you, this is a nice foundation. It did not give the coverage I was looking for. This is like a medium coverage product, but it is super yellow and it really does smooth your pores. Like when I first tried it, I was like, oh, I don't like it, it's going back. And then when I really looked at my skin, I was like, wow. And once you put on your concealer, powder, all your cheek products, it does look more full coverage. So I want to play with this more. I have other foundations that I like more than this one, but I do think that this is a good one, and it is pretty like oil controlling, mattifying. So if you have normal combo oily skin, for sure go for it. Probably not dry. And then I got the Roen 1111 quad. Even on sale, it was still very expensive. I wanted to be a fancy pants cool girl and get this, and I've used it, but barely. So here are what the colors look like. And already a little chunky. I'm kind of having to like re-break the seal here. And it's really just like the lightest shade that's the most chunky. So these, that lightest shade, that could, ugh, the lightest shade could use a little assistance. Let me try again. But let me tell you, these are a little sticky and they're, you know, cool and whatnot, but oh wow, that looks very chunky and not good. That's a bummer. That ones look good, but basically this was okay. I did not need this. I don't necessarily like really regret buying this, but I would not be upset if I never purchased it. But it's not something that I'm going to try to sell because, you know, especially with that one shade being kind of mucky, I'm going to try to get some use out of it. Super glittery. I'm having a hard time getting it off my hand, but no, not for me. And the way that I apply my makeup, Laura May Beauty, Hand Louise Poston. If you like to apply makeup like they do, you might really like it, but it's just not for me. Then I did get the Clinique City Block Purifying Charcoal Clay Mask and Scrub. I bought this to use as a scrub. I'm about to start using it. I love it because I've used up some minis in the past. I love that it's a really thin, sandy texture. That is the type of exfoliant that I like, is something more sandy because I think it actually does do a good job and it's not too harsh. And then I got some 100 Point Perks, the Huda Beauty Silk Balm in Blush, which is the original shade. I don't like this. I don't like the texture. It's like a little waxy, a little heavy, not that hydrating. I didn't like the scent, so that's a no. I ended up passing it on. Then the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. It was okay. It's a plastic bristle wand where the bristles are different on each of the sides, and I think it is fine for length. Definitely it's something I paired with more of a volumized mascara. It was okay, would not repurchase it or use my points on it again. Then I got something random from MAC. I got this pan blush in Gingerly, which I absolutely love. I love my MAC blushes so much. It's a great matte shade and it is like a tan with some peach in it. That does work on my skin tone. Definitely a favorite for fall. Then I had gotten some products from Persona and I got these two blushes. This one is Terra Cotta. Very pretty, but probably my least favorite of the three. I would like it to be like a little bit more something. And my number one favorite is Georgia. It's a really pretty peachy shade with a little bit of pink in it, and these are more of like a matte finish blush, but they're very pigmented, blend nicely. Love the packaging. These are really good, and they did just release a bright pink shade that is a dupe for the Rosy Glow from Dior, so definitely check that out because their formula is so good. And then I did get one of the Cali Glow highlights in Laguna, and this is the lightest shade. At first I thought just this shade was being discontinued, and now I think the whole line has been. And this is a nice highlight. It is a very light yellow golden tone and it is not bad. I have other highlights I prefer. It's something I can see myself decluttering in the future, but I don't want to anytime soon. And I got that for like $7, $8, $9, which is a great price. So I'm happy at that price. If I would have gotten this full price or just 20% off, I might not have loved it. It's just the formula is like a little powdery, a little thin for me. And then I had gotten some things from Mercari. The first thing was the Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. So you got 3 shimmers, 2 mattes. This is definitely my favorite shade. It is called Botanic. And this is a nice palette. I didn't love it as much as I thought I would because I was trying to like just use this or use as many of these shades as possible. And I think that I would actually like all these colors much more individually paired with other things, maybe 2 of them together. But it's great quality. I am happy that I have this, especially for the price I got it at. Then I had gotten the Tarte 9 Ways to Shine Cheek Wardrobe, which were 3 little cheek trios from Tarte. I really wish I did not buy these. I'm going to be reselling them. I used them all like once and they're very pretty, but like the packaging is no. If that was a big blush palette, I would have probably liked it a lot. I like that the formula was not just the Amazonian clay because it was a little easier to pick up on a brush, not as like firm, but I regret that purchase so much. And with that was a free gift, the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Quirky. I still have this. It's a nice shade. If you said, Heather, you have to get rid of 10 blushes right now, this would probably go. But it is pretty and it's a nice formula. I don't reach for my Tarte blushes as much as I do some of my others. They don't excite me as much, but they are very good and they have some nice shades. And then lastly were a couple things I got from Influencer from Joa Beauty, and this was their Crystal Glow collection, and unfortunately I hated all of it. The tinted luminizer stick in ivory is very confusing because it, like, you can keep layering it up and get some coverage, but I honestly could not figure out what type of product this was. And then the Jelly Balm highlight is not easy to apply, and basically you just get glitter that does not blend. And then the Refreshing Luminizer Skin Mist was very glowy and I didn't like the scent of it, and the mist was almost so fine and dispersed so much that I got more on my shirt than on my face, so I was having to get really close. So they're just not for my skin type, and also I just don't think they're good, so I would not recommend those in general. So guys, that was my latest thoughts on haul. So only a couple things I'm disappointed in. Most of these things I really enjoy, but nothing here that's like a holy grail except Bare Minerals blush formula. So, oh, also MAC Gingerly is really good too. So anyway, pretty good here. A couple things I don't like, a couple things I love, and a lot of things that are good. So I would love to have, you know, a video where I'm obsessed with everything, but that was not today. But I would love to hear your thoughts on these products in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.